For more analysis, let's go to Washington, D.C. and Mohammed Abu-Nimer, who is a professor of peace and conflict resolution at American University. Mohammed, welcome and thanks for being with us. So, as we're hearing from our US correspondent, the US president's made a few short statements to reporters following his social media comments on the strike in Qatar, adding that he'll make a full statement tomorrow. What will be going on behind the scenes here? Is he going to be making that full statement tomorrow because officials, the US, are going to be scrambling behind the scenes to figure out exactly what went down here?
Thank you. I think we're already in that position since the afternoon when the strike took place. The State Department or the spokesperson of the Trump administration has been trying to explain back and forth the position, and between the praise of or saying a target worthy by Trump, and also saying that this is Qatar is a lie. I think they're trying to do the cleanup after the mess that Netanyahu government have done in this attack. But I think lots of confusion, and it's clear that the implication of this attack have put the U.S. diplomacy and U.S. role with one of their strongest alliance, Qatar and the Gulf states, under serious threat. And I think they are in a ditch and a hole that they need to pick themselves up from that one.
Mohammed, this attack on sovereign territory of Qatar, what does it say about just how far Israel's willing to go?
I'm among those who, I'm not surprised. I think if we look at Israel actions in the past 2 years, there is no red lines. It is clear there is no red lines for it. We thought there are some red lines with the killing of Haniyeh, with the killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, or with the attack of 7 countries. If you look at it, Israel just attacked with also the flotillas, the ships in Tunisia, with different drones. There is no limit for the Israeli government, current Israeli government, with Netanyahu, Ben Gvir, and Smotrich. And the implication, unfortunately, are really dangerous for the international community. And I'm really stunned that some people are shocked. This is the government of Israel, and this is what we've seen from it as a carrying out a genocide that no other country has, like the US, who could stop it, stopped it. And so what do you expect? Netanyahu has a green light for the past 2 years from this administration, and this administration is the only one who could stop Netanyahu, and they did not do their job, and they did not. In fact, we are now in an administration that encouraged Netanyahu and gave him time and clear signs that he should finish the job as quickly as possible. The job here is to continue the genocide. So I'm not surprised, and I think this is very bad for U.S. Security interests in the region, for the U.S. As international mediator in the region and other region. Why would anyone have a trust in the U.S. foreign policy and its strategy and policies? This is absolutely, we only hear about these things in the Middle Ages. When you attack your negotiator, you assassinate them, you kill them, while they're discussing the negotiation proposal that you have put on the table. That is very strange. And if there are any red lines for U.S. foreign policy, this should be the one where they threaten the Gulf state as well.
Mohammed Abu-Nimer, Professor of Peace and Conflict Resolution at American University, thank you so much.